How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, Spencer behind the camera.
Hello.
And myself, Stephen. I'm going to show you around this lovely BMW E46 M3. It's a 2002, 65,000 miles, just 4 owners from new, and a 10 stamped service history. Obviously, having done just 65,000 miles over 23 years, there's a few of the services that have been a little bit late, but certainly all tie in regards to the mileage. Condition of the car, as you can see behind me, is absolutely exceptional. It's not an original paint car. The car has been painted, but it's been done to a very, very, very high standard. Before buying the car, we actually put the car up on the ramp, because obviously when you're dealing in older cars, how the car's condition underneath is just as important as the paintwork on the top. And we will put a little clip on the camera at the end of the video just to show you what it's like underneath as well, because obviously that's extremely, extremely important. Over the course of the video, we'll take you around all the bodywork. We'll then move on to the inside, show you how everything's wearing. If there's any little marks, because there's one just up at the top of the bonnet there that isn't shown clearly enough on the camera, we will highlight that, because at the end of the day, the sole purpose for this video is so that you know exactly what you're possibly travelling to come and see. And the last thing we want is for anybody to be disappointed, or for there to be any hidden surprises once you're here physically in person, because it's pretty... it's very unlikely we're going to get someone from a 10-mile radius. It's probably going to be somebody from the other end of the country that's coming to see it. So hopefully, as I said, you'll know by the end of the video if it's something that you're interested in pursuing as a purchase. The video is sponsored by WeWon'tBuyAnyCar.com, which is your own in-house car buying service. And if you would like to sell your car to us, we'd love to hear from you. And you can start your valuation today by just clicking the little link up there. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll not miss any more stock updates. We do them pretty much every day, and we also do the odd road test as well as the fun two-week walk round, just to show you exactly what we've got in stock at the time. So without further ado, let's get started, Spencer. So if you look over the leading edge of the bonnet, you can see that the paint finish is absolutely exceptional. There's hardly a chip on the bonnet, and the light lenses are immaculate because they have literally just been replaced. On purchase, this one had a little split in it. Thankfully, the very kind seller of the car that had these with the car, so we fitted them. That was the only thing that we had to sort at the front, with the exception of this little split here, just in the lower section of the bezel. What we think's happened is in the past, this has been removed, and whoever's removed has not been too careful, and they've cracked the paint. Now, we will happily replace that as part of the deal. Up here, there is one small mark in the paint, a blemish here. We're not quite sure, it's maybe been a bird. Birds, can we say poo on YouTube?
We say poo,
on the bonnet, it looks like it's maybe been left there for too long. We have gingerly machine polished it out as hard as we'd like to go, but yeah, if we go any harder, we might end up doing some damage to the paint. Other than that, the front of the car is absolutely impeccable. Over the years, when we used to sell these with a fair amount of frequency, we're always replacing these little black bezels around the fog lights, so nice to see they're both in place. Now, in case you're wondering what the tyres are over here, if you just follow me over here, Spencer, this is the car's tyres that it arrived with. These are Michelin Pilot Super Sports, and as you can see, tons of tread, no cracks. We're actually going to give these away. We do this on social media if people want a set of tyres for free to keep them going for whatever reason. But they were too old, so we've had them replaced with our tyre of choice for a performance car, which is a Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. So as you can imagine, that's about £1,000 worth. So other than the lenses, the tyres and that little bezel, the car pretty much arrived A1. Yeah. If you have a look in by the spokes, we can see the brake discs and everything are in excellent order. Even the dust plate at the back is in excellent condition. Probably been replaced at some point in time. As I mentioned, we're going to get the car on the ramp, and we'll show you what it's like underneath. There's no point in trying to look through here, because we'll show you what the car's like properly once we've got it on a ramp. Looking down the length of the passenger side, we can see that there is nothing to report, no damage or parking dents. It's been super critical. Just down here, you can see there's a little bit of stone chipping just in the front of the plastic sill cover. We're also replacing the side repeaters now that I think about it, because these have gone all opaque. These always do that.
And the kidney grills.
And the kidney grills, because one of the clips is broke. So new kidney grills, which by the way are on worldwide back order from BMW. I tried to order them through Parks yesterday, and it was like, yeah, you can get them in August 2026. That's the anticipated date. But Spencer's gone online, found a set of genuine kidney grills. How many chrome kidney grills we must have thrown out over the years, it's hard to think, but
I know the right ones for an M3 because they're all different, but
Yeah, because it's got the vertical slats with the chrome face on it.
yeah.
So yeah, new kidney grills, new side repeaters. Just looking down the length of the near side from the back, again, lovely and clean. The paint finish is flawless. Nice to see the back bumpers not sagging because they used to always hang down. Wheels are all immaculate, guys. I'm not going to mention that 4 times. And obviously the tyres are brand new. Discs in the back there, lovely and clean. You can actually see the nice yellow paint behind the wheel there as well. Moving on to the inside. Again, that's something that these used to be really prone for is the aperture seals used to sag, but it's all excellent order. The seat and the passenger side, Napa leather as well, guys. It's got finer grain leather, really, really nice to the touch. All E46 M3s had electric seats, but this one has lumbar adjustment, and you could also inflate the bolsters as well, which makes mediocre seats slightly less mediocre, but it was always a bit of a...
Excuse me, it's a seat that you think would look great or hold you better than it does.
I've never been a fan, but it's just one of those things. Hammond carbon audio in this, it's also the carbon cube interior, which is wearing really well. And also the entry plates, these were terrible for water getting in under the clear coat and making the kick plates look all tired.
Yep.
I'm going to open the one on the driver's side and it's going to be all tired.
It's tired,
Moving on to the back of the car, the keen eye of Spencer pointed this out yesterday. The back passenger shelf in these cars can bleach with the sun, so this must have been re-dyed at some point. It's looking nice and dark. The paintwork on the boot lid and also on the roof is also in excellent order. Notice the areas where these cars can tend to rust with water sitting in the water traps along the top of the number plate bezel.
Bezel, aye.
I always forget what these are called. And also along here, but as you can see, it's absolutely perfect. And also around about the keyhole as well. Moving on to the boot lid. Very rare to find an E46 with folding rear seats. It's more commonly found now on M cars, but back in the day, that was not something you'd find very often. It's also got an interior, an interior and an exterior car cover. If you want to keep it inside the garage, just leave it outside the house. We've got the warning triangle there, and as you can see, Halliwell Jones registration plates from when it was last retailed. Big box of service history there, as well as all the original owners, manual and everything, 2 keys. When we're always looking at an M3, pay particular attention to the rear quarter seams to make sure it's not had a quarter panel. So as you can see, the original seam sealer along here, both sides, indicating the car has not had any panels. Lovely exhaust system on the older car as well. The exhaust tips are not finishers, they're not screwed on, they're actually part of the exhaust system themselves. They polish up lovely with a bit of autosol, and as you can see, that's all been done. Even the actual silencer itself.
You get quite anal with them because they're a stainless system. You can make it look really nice.
You can make this. I mean, literally, you can carry on to your heart's content.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only person that knows that, Spencer.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I used to have M3s myself, I spent an inordinate amount of time on the exhaust because it's lick.
I know.
They deserve it. Look down the off side of the car, we can see the bodywork's all lovely, straight and true as well. And again, the bumpers all sit nice and flush. And just repeating that process from the other side. Again, the bodywork is an absolute. I mean, the car could sit on a BMW stand in any car show or museum and
Oh,
do a bit of a show stuff.
So well.
Yeah. Moving on to the inside of the drivers. Now, this is the door handle that will obviously receive most of the action. So a little bit weird here, but certainly no shame to it, being 23 years old. We've got powerful mirrors, which still work fine. And as you mentioned, Spencer, there's a fair amount of rotation.
Yeah, it's like enough 360 turns.
Yeah, it's a lovely mirror as well. Because the newer cars, it's the same mirror, but just with like an extra bit on it. That's an entirely different design. What else have we got in here? Yep, entry plate and the driver's side's all excellent condition as well. And also the base outer bolster and the outer bolster on the backrest wearing really, really, really well. Steering wheel on these cars, just like any steering wheel, they generally wear up the 2 o'clock position, but the grain is uniform all the way right round with the tricolour stitching in the inside of the steering wheel. And just in general, it looks like a 65,000 mile car.
Yeah, can't fault it.
Not a 23-year-old car. A couple of things I absolutely love about the E46 M3 interior, one of which is the dynamic red line. The amber cubes start to disappear as I'm not sure if it works off engine oil temp or coolant temp, but they start to extinguish as the car comes up to temp.
Because you go quite quick when you start driving.
Yeah, which is, it really should be the oil temperature.
It should be, aye.
But being an M car, it doesn't have an MPG gauge, which is pretty much pointless. We've got an oil temperature gauge, which is far, far more important.
Yep.
Current mileage 66,124. This car has the optional Harman Kardon audio system, which you can actually turn. I forgot. Yes, I want to. Yeah, I want to have an average sound system. I'll just turn the Harman Kardon off.
It came in with it off. I was quite surprised.
Well, my experience of selling lots of these when I was much younger, the Harman Kardon sub was terrible for braking and sounding all crackly. In this car, it works really, really, really well. Also, the little concertina shutter here, that can all peel and look crap.
I'll brake and get stuck halfway.
Yep, but that's lovely. That's just the receipt for the fuel we've put in it. It also had a new gear knob and gaiter under warranty, which lights up.
Yeah.
And that's standard.
Standard on any M car.
That's really, really cool. And it also had a new rear view mirror under warranty as well, because these split and then...
There we go, all brown and you can't see it.
Pixels, not a single dead pixel, either on the dashboard, on the radio or on the climate control readout. All the buttons are free from any wear at all. It's just a lovely... Neil, the gentleman who sold us the car, Neil, if you're watching this video, because I know you found us through YouTube, thank you very, very much for this lovely car, and I can see why you were so enthusiastic about it. Yeah, very glad we got a deal done on it in the end. Shall we start it?
Let's go.
So guys, the car is obviously cold, so we'll keep the revs to under 3,000 RPM, but hopefully that'll give you enough of an idea of just how honest and how lovely these cars sound. I don't think we realised just how lovely a thing we had until they were gone. We used to complain that these cars were too raspy and they weren't loud enough, and see now, they just sound so honest.
Yeah.
Now let's have a little look at what's making that lovely sound. The engine that won back-to-back global engine awards, the BMW S54. If you're looking at this video, you'll not need me to tell you just how phenomenal an engine it is, but I'll just give you the brief rundown. Straight six, inline, 343 horsepower, dual Vanos on the inlet and the outlet cams, and also has individual throttle bodies. This is not like the older S50s where it had a cable throttle, so it's a lighter electronically controlled throttle, but it's individual throttle bodies nonetheless. Completely stock, untouched, even like the factory strut brace.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful engine. Revs to 7,500 RPM, thereabouts. If I owned this car, I would really struggle to not put a carbonator box on it.
These I think you can get away with, change them slightly because it's like OEM plus and...
The CSL came with one, so
yeah,
because the intake noise is absolutely glorious, but what I was very...
It's a car that you're always going to need to remember. You're never going to make it sound good, not sound good, make it louder for the back end. It's going to get worse, so may as well just get intake noise.
Yeah, because if you're trying to make the back end sound louder, they would just become super raspy. So it's all about induction. Yeah, beautiful engine. The throttle response is telepathic, and it's that good that you don't even need the sport mode. You put the sport mode on, and all that happens is the car becomes...
Yeah, like a bucking Bronco.
Unless you're on a super smooth road where you're not going to get bumped about.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, a phenomenal car, and hopefully now you've got a clear understanding of what the car's condition is like on the top and on the inside. We'll clip now, and we'll head over to the next unit, get the car on the lift, and we'll have a look to see what the underside's like. welcome next door. This is where we have the ramp. We seem to be doing this more frequently, Spencer, as we deal with older, cooler stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got to be done, and at the end of the day, we didn't buy it without first being underneath it, so we can't expect our customers to either. Let's have a little wander. So as you can see, guys, the floors are still beautifully clean. We've not done anything with this car on the underside at all. However, we have noticed that this strut brace here, now this is just a milled steel part, and it started to rust here. So 1, 2, 3 bolts, we'll get that removed, we'll get a new one on it, and we have to take this off anyway, because when we were buying it, we did notice that the pinion seal has got a weep from the front of the diff. So we'll be getting this taken off to replace that seal in any case. If you bring it back here, Spencer, you can see, again, boot floor and everything, well, a part of it is all, I'll get the light over here.
Yeah, we got the light. Oh.
We'll just have a little wander round. But for a 23-year-old car that's done 65,000 miles, I would like to think this is going to satisfy pretty much any buyer at all. If it was mine, I would be getting this car dry ice blasted, I really would. We've done it with the RS4 that we've got in stock. If you want to go and check that out, there'll be a video over on the channel. But it's a car that will benefit greatly from it because it's such a good starting point.
Yeah.
So guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully that now gives you a good understanding of the car's condition on the top, underneath, inside, how it sounds. If we can help in any way, we would love to hear from you, and you can get in touch via the website, link in the description below. As you look at an M3 on YouTube, YouTube's going to suggest the video over here. Give that a little look, see what you think, and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll not miss any more stock updates, and you can do that with clicking the James Glen logo here. Thanks very much, and we'll hopefully hear from you soon.